Hi there guys, my name's Mark Gossage of markgossage.com. Welcome to my VisualSpark AI review. Now in this video I'm going to be going through VisualSpark AI and my 8 exclusive bonuses that I've put together especially for you. So VisualSpark AI is going to bring a wide range of AI image and video tools into one place, into that one online dashboard, so that can save you time. But even more useful than that, it's going to give you more models, a lot more AI models, which means more choices, and put you in a position where you can create fantastic images and cinematic movies, animated movies and more. So we'll be going through everything about VisualSpark AI, what it's useful for, what to watch for, and how I'd use it, my workflow step by step, so that you can use it efficiently. So stay with me now and we'll be going through everything in this video. Also how you can get my 8 exclusive VisualSpark AI bonuses. So VisualSpark AI, it's an all-in-one AI visual creation platform, images, videos, animation, things like that. It's going to support workflows such as text to image. Put your text in, it will create the image. Image to image, it'll change it. It may take the background out. You can put suits on people that are in shorts or shorts. You can move them about, change them, everything like that, but based on the image you supply. You've also got text to video, so you can create videos with a simple prompt. And image to video, you can just put your image in and it'll add the motion to it. It'll even animate it if you want. So you'll be able to create product visuals, characters, social content, advertising concepts, and your video scenes as well. One of the main advantages here is having multiple creative tools and models that are all in one place. One easy to reach, easy to use dashboard. And the only problem I can see is there's that many different AI models. It's important that you choose the right model to get the right output from it. So different models, they're different, they're different. They're better at different jobs is what I meant to say. They're different and they're better for different jobs. So one may be strong at realistic images, another at products, characters, editing or video. So the key is to start with what you want to create and then choose the model that is best for for what you want to create. So it's got to fit the job to create it for you. Randomly jumping just between these AI models, it's going to waste your time. You're going to get bad outputs. It's not going to be what you want, and you're going to burn through credits. So if you want better AI images, you've got to decide on the outcome, what you want first, before doing your product image, your character, your advert, your social post, your cinematic scene, or anything like that. So you've got to solve the composition before adding lots of detail. You've got to refine your lighting, okay? You've got the camera angles, the environment, and the style afterwards. Now, I mentioned camera angle, relighting. You think, well, this is AI. I don't mean actual real cameras, but you tell the AI the sort of the lighting, whether you want dark light, this, that, everything there. That's what created my bonuses. They go into that as well, so you know exactly what you're doing and why you're doing. You'll be able to use references when you need to preserve a person, a product, or a visual style. And again, I go through that in my bonuses. Create controlled variations rather than constantly starting again. And again, that's in my bonuses. I've created this bonus package to make it so super simple to get the very best out of VisualSpark AI and produce commercial grade, commercial quality videos, images, animations and everything else, so that when you put them up there, it's going to make you look real professional, and they're going to be sellable. Businesses are going to want them. They're commercial grade. The reason they're commercial grade is so that you can easily sell them to businesses out there. Okay, they're looking for commercial grade videos, images, things like that, and now you can supply them. Just creating images and videos isn't good enough. You know, they've got to be of that highest quality and consistency. Now, with image to video, things like that, you can get your characters, your products, your styles, and if you're not careful, they can drift between generations, so they slowly change. That's one of the problems using AI. Again, the bonuses are going to help you with that. You need to decide what must remain locked. You know, is it a character, logo, is it, you know, the business, anything like that. So you've got to make sure you know what you want to stay locked and what you want as a variable, what can change. So for video, you've got to separate camera movement from subject movement. You've got to start with simple motion before adding multiple actions. More movement does not automatically mean better video. Now, with your products and your commercial visuals, VisualSpark AI is going to be useful for your product photography, for your lifestyle scenes and all your concepts. Now, you need to always check product shape, packaging, labels, logo and colours on your final video or your final image, because they might not quite be what you want. AI, yeah, it goes off, it does a job, and sometimes it doesn't fully understand it. So you've got to keep on top of it and everything like that. You'll be able to create attractive images while quietly changing important details. And I say you can, it's not what you want to do, it's what AI can do. You're creating an image, you're creating a visual, and as it goes along, it changes it, and you know, well, you just lose what you're doing in there. Also, with your lighting, your shadows, your reflection and everything, these are what often can make a visual feel genuinely commercial, make or break, as I say. So you need to understand that as well. You don't want to regenerate everything just because it's wrong. You don't want to, yeah, well, I'll regenerate that. If the whole concept is poor, okay, yeah, regenerate it, but just one detail. If one detail is wrong, edit it, don't regenerate. If the character or the product is right, use it as a reference and upscale only when you know the image is worth keeping. Knowing when to regenerate, edit, reference or upscale can save you a lot of time and a lot of credits. Now, where VisualSpark AI helps most, I believe, is it's going to bring all of those multiple AI visual tools together in one dashboard. And it's going to make it easy to create your images and video from text or even existing images. You've got your product and marketing visuals, characters and visual sequences. You'll be able to test different creative directions quickly and reduce the need to move constantly between separate platforms. All these AI tools are in that one place, so you don't have to go off searching. Now, common mistakes for you to avoid are things like just choosing a model randomly. Don't choose that AI model randomly. Know what you're doing and pick the right one for the right job. Also, writing complicated prompts when the concept itself is wrong. Don't overcomplicate, don't get it wrong. You've got to get the concept right before you start moving onto that with your prompt. Regenerating, as I said, an entire image just to fix one detail, it's crazy. You need to fix the detail, one detail, not regenerate. If you expect your characters to stay consistent automatically, you're going to run into problems. You've got to lock them in, okay? You've got to know how to do it so it's the same every time. The AI knows exactly the character you want, what it looks like, what it does, how it, everything in there. My bonus is going to make that super simple once you know how to do it. Failing to check logos, your text, your product details, things like that, because it can change. It turns out wrong, changes over time as you go using the AI and things like that. So you don't want to be burning credits on uncontrolled variations. You want to lock them in. Now, the sort of workflow I would use, or do use, is that first I define the visual that I need. Okay, I must define it first. I then need to choose the right AI model. Otherwise, it's going to generate, something I don't want. You need to create a quick test to make sure it is the right one and it's going to do exactly what you want. Fix the composition, then lock those important references. As I said, if it's a character, it could be a product, you want to keep using it, you want it to stay consistent, it might be a brand even, then you need to lock that in. You need to create controlled variations of it, create everything like that, and generate or animate the winner of those variations. Okay, you've gone through it, you found the one you like, that's the time to generate, okay, or animate, be it generating that image or creating that animation there. Then once you've got it, upscale it, inspect it, because AI gets things wrong. You need to really sort of go through it and make sure it's exactly what you want, that there's no nasties hiding in there or anything like that. So yeah, upscale, inspect and finish. It really is that super simple. Now I've created 8 bonuses for this. Let me just click on that. That's the bonus page. It's easy to get here, first link below the video. If you're on YouTube, simply click on that first link, come over to my bonus page, scroll down. I will be uploading this video when I've finished it, so it'll be here where this video is, and this video will be lowered. In fact, I may even put it the other way around. I'll put that video first and my video underneath it. The reason being, this video here, it gives you around a 3-minute walkthrough showing you all the images it can generate, and the cinematic videos, the animated videos, things like that. So you can see that it's commercial grade, guys. Absolutely brilliant. That blew me away when I went through this product and saw what it could do. Then after the first 2 or 3 minutes, the remaining 4 minutes or so are going to show you just how easy this tool is to use. The hardest part is choosing which model. As I said, as long as you choose the right model, it's super simple. You can even get your mobile phone and go, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Give it that prompt and it will create that video or that image. You don't just have to type it in. You can type a textual prompt. You can, talk to it through your phone. You can get on your desktop, your laptop. As long as you can get onto the internet, access that dashboard, you're good to go. And as I said, it will take voice commands or text commands or even upload an image and it will change the image. You can change the image using that image to another image. You can take the background there, add a background. A person in shorts can suddenly have a suit on them, a dress on them, whatever, okay? It can even change that image so it becomes a video. It's super, it really is easy. This video here, around 6 or 7 minutes, will show you that. It's well worth clicking on that link before making any decision, guys. Click on the link below. If you're on YouTube, come in, click on this red button here, load it up, okay? Go through that and see exactly what it's going to do for you. Absolutely brilliant. Now, let's move on down. There's a lot there. This image here, it explains how my 8 bonuses work together as one complete system to help you take VisualSpark AI and make commercial grade images, videos and things like that. Now, as I mentioned, the consistency, keeping your character the same, keeping your brand the same, not letting it change, not letting AI run off and do its own thing. That there is going to show you how to lock what matters in and make sure it counts. As it says there, a practical system to keep your characters, your products and visuals 100% consistent across every generation. So it's super simple. Tells you a bit more about that bonus there. Bonus 2, image to video motion playbook. As I said, upload an image, turn it into a video. This is going to show you how to get the movement that you want every time, the quality and everything. Step-by-step recipes to control camera moves, subject motion and cinematic effects without AI giving you, giving you what it wants. So it doesn't ignore what you're saying, it doesn't ignore your prompts, it acts on them. Bad generation rescue manual. Well, if your generation, you generate a video, it's not quite what you want to know how to fix it, you want to know how to improve it, transform it, how to get the results you want. That bonus there is going to go through all of that for you. AI model matchmaker, as I said earlier, there are so many AI models in there. It's which one are you going to use to get the best output. This is going to explain to you how to get the right model for the right job every time, so you don't waste your time or your credits there, okay? Bonus 5, your AI product photography and ad studio. Now, this here is going to show you or explain to you how to use VisualSpark AI and create stunning, high converting product images, photos and ad campaigns, things like that, using this AI, using everything in there. So you won't need an expensive studio, you won't need no photographers, and no limits really to what you can do. This is going to show you how to take VisualSpark AI all of the way. Number 6, bonus 6, brand lock system. This is how to lock that brand down. You've got your own business or your company, it's going to keep your brand through everything you do with AI. If you're going commercial, businesses are going to want you to add the brands, and they don't want to get something back that's wandered off from their brand. Okay, so this is going to show you how to lock it in and let stop that AI model from wrecking that brand or your brand. You'll be able to lock it, protect it, reuse it, and it's going to stay constant. It's going to stay the same each and every time. Bonus 7, credit saver. Now, more than just credit saver, it's a time saver. It's going to give you that smart generation workflow that I went over quickly in this video. It's going to dig deeper, and it's going to show you how to get better results, how you save your time, use fewer credits. It's a smarter way. This is a 7-step saver workflow there. Bonus 8, my last bonus, the AI visual recipe book. Instead of giving you 1,000 prompts, guys, I'm giving you a recipe book. I've called it recipe because it's going to be how to make your prompts, okay? It's going to explain how to build those prompts. You get 30 complete recipes in there that give you those endless possibilities in creating prompts that generate commercial grade images and videos in there. So good prompts, they're hard to create, they're hard to write. People actually make a living out of writing prompts for people because you've got to fully understand them, and it can be hard. So to get your great results, you want the right prompts. These recipes are going to sort of help you to get there super fast and create prompts that work, and not only work, but create top-notch sort of finished versions of your images, of your videos, your cinematic videos, your animated videos, things like that. So if you want to get those prompts right, this is a bonus you need. And as I say, all of these bonuses, all 8, you get those when you purchase VisualSpark AI, and you get access to all 8 of them immediately, as long as I get credited with the sale. It's as easy as clicking on any of these buttons, going over to the sales page and locking it all in. As it says here, it's a breakthrough AI app. It's going to let you create stunning, ready to use visual assets, and with my bonuses you're going to be creating the highest grade possible in there. And as it says there, you can do it with just one simple command from your phone. But it's not just from your phone, you can log in, you can go on, as long as you've got a browser, access the internet, you can do it with text, you can do it from an image to video, from your voice command there. It's as simple as that. If you want to create visual people once, this is for you. It really, really does. Now, I want to move down just to show you some of the images before we move on. There's a batch here, some are stills, some are moving here, and they're of the highest quality, guys. In fact, if you see the video on the bonus page, first link below, if you're on YouTube, coming over, and you're going to find that they're even better than that. Okay, these are really great quality. Look at that, absolutely brilliant, realistic, lifelike. They're just scroll stopping. Really, really are. Now we did have some. This is showing the sort of earnings people are getting just off 1 or 2 images or movies, things like that, and it really is attainable with this AI product. Okay, and as it says, beginner, visual creator, freelance creator, visual service provider, visual business owner. This covers it all, guys. This is what you want. It really is. Now, you can create fantastic, look at this. These look real. These animations, you can see the cutting edge. They're just like what you'd get in the cinema, okay? Absolutely fantastic. Really, really are. Brilliant images, look real, and everything. They flow beautifully. The person's walking properly. It's all there, guys, okay? You've got them here as well, all these effects. These are the still images you can get, build those super simple and super easy. It shows you how you can transform them. That is the original image, and they've took the background out, they've changed the background there. This one, it's moved it just from a still image into a video that speaks, still image into a video that speaks, it can do that. This one is took it from an image, a real image, and turned it into an animation style, okay? There you go on that. Cinematic video, it's got the train image there, and it's now moving, it's turned it into a video. New world character, it's took it out of this sort of town background and put it into this holiday background there. Look at this here. You've got the headphones. If you wanted to advertise on Amazon, places like that, you're selling products, you get that product, you get the image, take the background out, clear it, and you can add a movie background there. And as you can see, it's a bit hard to see on here, but it is moving, and it's scroll stopping, okay? It's sort of like people are gonna, buy from that more than this one, I believe. The image here, the trainer, look at this. It's showing, you've seen this done on professional commercials, now you're in a position to do it. This is just an image, somebody's there, oh, we want a movie of it, there you go, you've created it there, look at that. And it looks so real, so lifelike there. All of these are showing you how you can you can change a background, and as I said, this person's got a jacket on and everything, now they're in, a blouse and trousers. They've took the background out on the burger there. This one has got people in. We don't want people in the shot on the beach. They've took them out, so now it looks as though they weren't there. They've got a drawing style black and white image here. Look at that, it's turned into a very realistic colour like photograph. Before the person's in a suit, they've now put him in a silly costume just to emphasise what this can do. They've added the background, everything like that, okay? Some old black and white prints, even sepia, you can sharpen them up, okay? Tighten them up and make them as though they've just been taken recently with a top quality camera. It really does sharpen the images up. As I say, it does everything. Look at this, guys. It really is so realistic. This is what this product does. So that's VisualSpark AI, and with my bonuses you will be creating images like this, even better, and your movies and your animations, your cinematics, everything. So make sure that you click on the first link below the video if you're on YouTube, and coming over to my bonus page, go through everything, have a look at that walkthrough video and see just how easy it is to use. It really, you won't believe that just like a sentence can create something like this, okay? And once you've got that, let's say you create the image, you can put that image in and turn it into a video. So, whoa, I like this, let's get him flying, bang, put him in the video and you'll see him take off and fly. Easy as that, it really is. Absolutely stunning and amazing. So, thanks for watching my VisualSpark AI review. I hope that you're going to make sure you get my bonuses so that you can take VisualSpark AI to the limit. And really don't hang about, guys. It's on a one-off payment, I believe at around $15. I'm just trying to find the price on here. There's just so much it can do, there really is. All these images, super simple once you've got access. $14.95 as it says there. $2 off if you use my code, $12.95, guys. So that's not much over £10, was it, £11 or something. If you're, in England where I live, it's around £11 with that. That's a one-time payment, not monthly, not yearly. You pay once, use it for a long time. So not much more than £10, $12.95, and you are in. You've got access to the dashboard. You've got all those AI models waiting. So a really fantastic, offer there. The price will be going up, guys, so you do need to be fast. This is worth, $100 or more, and thousands. If you take it to commercial, you're gonna be able to get it back in your first sale and some. You really are. So absolutely amazing. So thanks for watching my review. Make sure you take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.